Yep.
Hey, Facebook.
Hey, everybody. Let's see and make sure everything looks good. Thanks for joining us. I think we're probably on Facebook and YouTube by now. I keep hearing dings. I need to turn this off. I thought I had already turned it off. Is it your phone? No, it's not. Okay, so let me look over here, see what we got on YouTube. Yep, live on the YouTubes. All right, it says unable to connect to chat. I hope we're okay. Everybody see us on YouTube? Everybody see us on Facebook?
I forgot how to make mine come
up. Is it working? Just open the YouTube app, I think.
I did. And I went to AldermanFarms.
All right, YouTube, did y'all see that comment I just typed? I just typed, is it working? Because I got a message on the YouTube chat that unable to connect to chat. Please try again later. And I want to make sure I see the stream. It looks like it's working okay.
Here it is.
There we are on Facebook.
Sorry, all these technical things.
Yeah, we got all this. Yeah, so hey, Richie Bryce.
Here. Hey, Richie.
Says, hey, happy birthday, Patty.
Thank you,
Jackie
Richie.
Jenkins. Craig Smith's watching us. Hey, Craig. Craig's one of our local farmers, big part of the Brookhaven Farmers Market.
I got a lot of happy birthdays on here. They can hear us.
Yeah.
Thank y'all so much.
Thanks, Jackie. All right, let me do some sharing over here. So, you guys, we've had a busy day.
Yes, we have.
And I'm ready to go to bed because you know how when you're under a tremendous amount of stress and suddenly you're out from under that stress, your body just begins to crash and you're ready to go to sleep. Well, that's me, and you'll learn about that in just a minute. Why?
Some of them already know.
Yeah, some of them already know. Some of them already know, but others don't. So we're going to make sure everybody knows here shortly. Bear with us. Bear with us. We've got to several ways we have to share all this stuff to make sure.
He's got to share all this stuff, not me. So.
Me, I guess. So talk, Patty. Tell me.
We did a little short video earlier in the week where I was picking okra, and I was having to throw out so much of it. And I only have a row and a half of okra. I don't have much okra planted. And I still haven't looked up the names of it. So don't ask me the names of the okra I planted. I planted one crimson. I know that because it's red. But anyway, I threw, if you didn't see the video, it showed it. And it's had like 4 or 5 stalks of okra on there. I guess you call it pods of okra. It's not stalks. Pods of okra. And I was throwing at least 2 of them to the chickens. I just tossed them over to the chickens, because they were hard as a rock. With everything going on with Mom and everything, I haven't been able to get out there and pick. But do y'all know, I cut it up, the okra that I was able to keep, I cut it up, and I have a gallon of okra still yet to be cooked. I still haven't cooked it, but it's cut up and in the refrigerator. So anyway, for those of y'all don't know, David said stress of keeping a secret from your wife.
Stress of keeping a secret, especially from this wife. I'll tell you about that in just a minute.
But anyway, for those of y'all don't know, we did another video. I guess I talked about it when I was on that video. Mama had been sick last weekend, and I knew she was watching with my sister from the hospital room last Sunday night. And so, I didn't know if she would care if I said that she was in the hospital on there. But she told my sister, I bet Patty tells them I'm in the hospital, like it was an okay thing. So, but anyway, she had another bad urinary tract infection, which it was the one pass that it never went away from the Rocephin that she was taking. And that didn't help. And so she was hallucinating and everything really bad last Saturday. Yeah, Saturday.
Yeah, I think it was.
And she got really, really weak and everything. But and so she's in rehab now. We got her moved Tuesday to rehab. But I'm still having to go up there. I didn't go up there 2 times yesterday. I just went once yesterday. But I've been having to go up there a lot to check on her and to make sure everything's okay with her. But so I've just been really running the roads this week and all. That's what I was telling my sister, in ways it would be easier if she was at home, but yet in ways it would be harder too, because she's just really weak.
We've both been running the roads.
Yeah, she's really weak, and she can't, get up and all like she could. But she's still not doing well.
No,
So-
we're kind of thinking that maybe.
She's finished up that medicine, the stronger IV medicine, but she's still not doing real well. So.
We think there's a secondary infection, or not necessarily secondary, a second one.
Yeah.
Or should I say a second bacteria?
A different bacteria.
A different
that
bacteria.
wasn't maybe treated. So.
Because the way she looks and sounds and acts right now is how she looks and sounds when the infection is
sick,
bad.
yeah.
So we've learned to be able to sort of identify. I mean, Patti knows when her mom's home and doing well, and she knows the first little signs that start happening. I need to go get a culture. So.
Yeah. But anyway, so we've been dealing with that and everything. So.
Yeah. So.
Anyway.
Yeah, and I've been, y'all. It's just been the last 5 weeks have just been. I'm not complaining. I love my job. The company takes very good care of me.
Good
and
company.
Most of the time it's not like this, but it's just been a stretch of about 5 weeks in a row where I've been gone Monday through Friday. So, Wanda, I see you in here. I apologize for not being on your live feed because when I get home on the weekends, I'm playing catch up.
And when he gets home, I say, "Good, glad you're home. I'm not doing no more of this stuff." No.
Yeah.
No.
Well, she doesn't have to say that. I know it's my turn.
Yeah.
So.
Then I know I don't have to do it, so it's just like a big stress off of me.
Yeah. So this time I cut the grass yesterday, and I cut it down to the dirt.
Yeah.
So,
if we don't get rain, we're gonna have dead spots now because he cut it short.
I cut it
He
short.
planning on mowing grass next weekend.
I'm hoping not to have to mow grass next weekend. But hey, Lori.
Hey, thank y'all.
Lori.
Thank y'all all for the birthday wishes. I see they're still flowing in. Thank y'all so much.
So,
I appreciate that.
Speaking of the birthday, we've got a couple of videos that we're going to show you. And Patti, just keep in mind when I'm playing the videos, I'm going to leave our sound on here because I don't know if I mute that, if they'll be able to hear the sound on the video.
Okay.
But you should be able to hear the sound on the video, and we're just going to try to be quiet.
Or I can tell stuff about the video.
Well, no, because it'll be hard for them to understand because they're going to be hearing the video.
Okay.
And we'll be talking over it.
Okay. All right.
So here's the first one. Oh, I guess I'll say this first. This woman is the most difficult person on the planet to surprise. But I need to tell you something about that. It's not because she doesn't want to be surprised. It's not because she wants to figure things out.
No.
She loves to be surprised.
I like surprises.
Yeah, she loves surprises. But her mind is sharper than Lieutenant Joe Kenda's.
And I don't even try.
No, she don't try. That's what I'm saying. She's not actively.
I try not to try.
She tried not to try. In fact, the kids and I bought her a cool Ninja blender, 1500 watt blender that she'd been wanting.
And food processor.
And I made the mistake of saying, "I'm sure you know what it is." And she was like, "Shut up. Don't be saying things like that. I'm trying not to think about it." And I'm sure she guessed it, didn't you? Yeah, she guessed.
But I acted real surprised.
You acted real surprised. So here's the thing.
I didn't figure it out until last night after we went to bed. It dawned on me what it was. I thought, that's what it is.
Yeah, but see, she can't keep those thoughts out, and she just figures it out.
No, I mean, it just popped up. That's what it is.
Oh, yeah.
I wasn't even thinking
Didn't even pop
about
up. Yeah, see, I mean, it just popped up. That's just the way she is. She wants to be surprised.
And see, he didn't want me to see the box or anything. And had I not seen the box, I might not have. That might not have happened. But we've got a big bin out there for stuff.
We got like a big Tupperware bin for the UPS folks for when it's raining and they got something. We got them trained to put it in the bin.
Yeah, because we've got a gate. They can't drive up to the house and honk the horn and everything. So.
But anyway, about the bin.
Yeah. Anyway, so he told me he knew he had a notification that was coming. He said, "Stay away from the bin," and I said, "Okay." So when I came home from town, I saw, it's the container, and the lid was sitting up on it, like the box was holding the lid from being all the way on the box. And I knew it looked like it was fixing to rain, and it ended up not raining. And but anyway, I texted him. I said, "Can my present get wet?" And he said, "No, it shouldn't." And I told him, did I send you a picture of it, or told you that
you just told me.
that the lid wasn't sitting on there. And
I was like, well, go get it, but don't look at it.
And so I did. I parked the car and I got the Polaris and I rode out there and I made sure the label was on that side over there. So when I picked it up, I left the label facing that way and I sat it in the Polaris where I wouldn't see the label, just in case it was on there. See, I try hard because I like surprises. But anyway, so I did all that and I brought it in, and when I put it down inside, I faced the label away to the wall where I wouldn't see it and everything. But I knew a box was inside of that box because you can just tell,
yeah.
you know. And so, but it wasn't until last night that it dawned on me what it was.
You know, it's like, I mean, during Christmas time, if we get each other multiple gifts, I'm like, hey, you know, 5 days before Christmas, hey, let's open one of our gifts, you know. And she's like, no, I want to open them all Sunday. I want to open them all on Christmas. And
yeah, he makes me open them all Christmas Eve, though. I get no Christmas presents on Christmas Day.
Yeah, well, see, our family, we always open our gifts from each other on Christmas Eve, and
well,
Santa
but I don't
was
get
on
Santa. I know, but I don't get Santa Claus.
Well, Santa's
anymore.
a punk. I can't help that. But
anyway, so he
more about that in a minute. Lori Smith. I'm saying that to her, Patti, because that's who she knows you as.
To
Lori
Lori,
Grace.
Patti.
Lori Smith Grace.
Yes, I don't know who Lori Grace is.
Yeah, she said, loved the bread, didn't even make it to Louisiana, we ate it all at Mom's.
Oh, good. Uh-oh, the little dogs are going to have to go outside.
Well, Toby needs to come in.
Oh, they're barking at poor old Toby.
Put y'all up. So anyway, what I was saying was...
We have a herd of dogs, we have a herd of goats, we have a herd of chickens.
Yeah, and we have a herd of pigs.
Yeah.
Which is an understatement. But
yeah.
You're getting a bunch of happy birthday messages.
Yes, thank y'all so much.
So, no, Jean, she didn't. Rich Bryant said you're a ninja. Jean, she didn't know something was up. I mean, that's the thing. In 30 years of marriage, we'll be married 30 years, July 18th. And in 30 years of marriage, I've surprised her exactly one time. I mean, I have gotten her a handful of gifts that she didn't figure out.
Yeah, I didn't know about the spinning wheel. I didn't know that was a spinning wheel.
And she didn't want it.
Well, I appreciated it greatly.
I know, that's a whole other story. But anyway, but as far as setting something up like this, I've managed to surprise her a grand total of one time before today in all our years of marriage. And it was on her birthday, and we flew Cameron in from Oregon. And so I have been a nervous wreck leading up to today because I just knew I was going to say something stupid and give it away, and I almost did. I came so close a handful of times. I can't remember what was on my tongue, but something was on my tongue. Well, don't worry about it. We'll see them Sunday or something like that, you know. We'll see them at the party or something, you know. And we pulled it off. We pulled it off. And so here's the first little video.
I want to tell y'all too, though. Let me tell them this part.
Go ahead.
I kind of thought that maybe our sisters were coming up to eat lunch with us. And then I saw a girl that we go to church with. I saw her vehicle in the parking lot, and we ate late, like at 1:30. And so church was over by noon. And so I knew, you know, that if she was there because she was eating lunch with us. So I thought maybe he invited a few friends from church, you know, and everything. And all. And so, all right, now, so then you're going to understand my reaction when I'm going, that, because it was people I did not expect to be there.
And they didn't film the kids didn't keep filming, you know. But the neat thing about it was she wasn't just surprised once. She had layer after layer of surprise. Because like she said, okay, when we got there, she had begun thinking, okay, Tommy's asked a few people to join us. But then when she started seeing people from different eras in her life and different, because I wanted to get people that had influenced her and been friends with her from a long time ago, you know, and so it was neat. And
Therese was there. You're going to get to meet Therese.
You're going to get to meet Therese. Yeah, I've got a second film. We went live from there, and I'm going to show that video in just a few minutes, but that's not this one. And one little note, too, about why 1:30, Tommy? Well, you got to understand, we live in a town with a bunch of Baptist churches. And this is a popular Sunday afternoon lunch thing. So when I wanted to set it up, my question to them was, what do I got to do to reserve a room for Sunday? And she says, we don't reserve rooms on Sunday, you know, because it's their most popular meal day. And I was like, oh man, and I told her what I was trying to do, and so she told me to tell her how many that I thought, and I didn't have a clue at that time, so I just said, I don't know, 50, and it turns out we were pretty close to that. And so what they did was they just, as the lunch crowd, I was going to say 1 o'clock. She said 1:30 would be better because the lunch crowd is starting to really leave out at about 1:15, and they were just going to hold, not seat people in an area where so that 50 people could kind of be in the same area. And what's so funny, in the second video you'll see, there were several families that were seated in there that had nothing to do with our party, but they just celebrated right along with us.
Yeah, they sang happy birthday too and ate birthday cake.
We gave them birthday cake, and we never met these people before in our lives, but it was awesome. So here is the video of Patti and I walking into the restaurant.
Where are they coming from? Come on. Surprise!
Tommy was real happy too. Could
Oh
you
yeah,
tell?
I was so excited. I had pulled it off, and I didn't realize, but they actually did get. You could see on Patti's face a few levels of the surprise, but there was actually more. Even after she got over there and hugged some people's neck, then she saw other people
Across the room. I see
across the room. Look at that, who's here? And so that was neat. And I'm feeling pretty proud of myself. And
You should be.
yeah, and the girls really helped. And I'll tell you this though, I felt bad for having to say it, but at one point when I was explaining to somebody about that the only other time I had surprised Patti was on her birthday, and we had flown Cameron in, and I looked at Patti right quick and I said, baby, he's not coming.
By the way, Cameron's not coming.
By the way, Cameron's not coming. Cameron couldn't come, because I was afraid she'd be over there looking out the door, where's Cameron? And
The thought had crossed my mind. In fact, when Chelsea was saying, it got all kind of crazy right there, right at the end. And when Chelsea, it was just a ploy to try and make me get there later, but saying that they weren't going to get there till 1:50, I thought, I wonder if she picked up Cameron and his plane was late.
Did you really?
Yeah, the thought crossed my mind.
Yeah. So anyway, and our baby boy, Corey, is in a mountainous region of Ecuador on a mission trip right now. And so he couldn't be there. But anyway, it was...
But next year, this has been so much fun. I really enjoyed it. I've decided I'm going to turn 50 again next year. All the kids can be there.
I told the people at the restaurant we'd do it again for her 100th birthday, and they all laughed. And I said, yeah, you're laughing. Her grandpa...
I told him, I said, they don't understand why you're saying that.
Her grandpa lived to 106, so, we'll see you. Of course, somebody had to do it beside me, because my grandpa didn't live to 106.
I don't think I'll live to 100, baby.
Your next husband, I have to do that for you. I'm still married to my first wife. And I plan on being married to my first wife and my only wife. So, all right. So anyway, we went live. And I'm going to show you that video next. It's about 7 minutes long, but we're going to let you enjoy it. And I do apologize about the very beginning of it, though. And I'm going to go ahead and fess up. It's me singing. But it was spur of the moment deal, and I heard somebody else singing, and I picked up on their key, and it was way too high for me. So it does kind of sound like an animal being tortured right there in the beginning of it, when I had to hit a note that it was kind of out of my reach. You gonna say something?
No, I got a comment. I want to say something to Paula in a minute.
Well, go ahead.
No, I just saw that she's on here, and thank you for the birthday wishes. But I want to say, too, she's the one that sent me the apple fritter bread recipe. And I don't know if you were on here last week, Paula, but I actually made the apple fritter bread for the first time, market before last, and
It was
sold
fantastic.
great. I've been selling out. I don't bring a ton of it, but I bring some, and everybody is loving it. So thank you so much for that recipe, and I've
Yeah.
got to do a video on it. I haven't done a video on it yet.
It was outstanding.
And that's from Noreen's Kitchen.
Yep. All right, so here we go. Brace yourself for the opening notes,
It's loud, kind of loud.
but then hang in there. Patti, happy birthday to you.
Got 'em all.
Everybody smile for our YouTube family. You're live on YouTube right now.
I guess it is 50. It is like a
No, just don't count. 24 hours.
That's my smart girl.
That's pretty.
Y'all, let me have your attention for just a moment, please. You'll never understand how much I appreciate y'all helping pull this off and coming to help us celebrate Patti's 50th birthday. It means just more than you could ever imagine. And she means more to me than you could ever imagine or that I could ever express. And July 18th, just 9 days from now, we will celebrate our 30th wedding anniversary. We will have been married 3 decades. And so this, unbeknownst to me, on this day 50 years ago, God gave me the best gift that I could ever possibly have other than his son and my salvation. I can't imagine life without her. She is the strongest woman that I have ever met in my life. I think she's the strongest person I've ever met in my life. She's the most skilled human being I've ever seen in my life. And right. What's that? No, that's fair. That's fair.
That's very fair.
Other than my sister. That's exactly right. They're 10 peas in a pod. But and she's frugal. And she's very frugal. I've said for years that if it wasn't for this woman, I wouldn't have a penny in my pocket. I wouldn't have a penny to my name. And so thank y'all. I love her so much, and I know she loves y'all. And this day wouldn't be nearly what it is or as special as it is without each one of you being here. So thanks.
Thank y'all so much.
And the first happiest day of my life was 54 years ago, January the 15th.
Yeah.
When my little brother was born when I was 17.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, we're the only two, so he really was my
Yeah,
little
so
baby.
hang on a second. So YouTube family, I want y'all to just chew on this for a minute. I'm 54 years old. She was 16 when I was born. Think about that for a minute.
Yeah, don't add it up.
Miss. So YouTube folks,
Hey, I want to introduce them to Julie. Is people on right now?
we can we got some folks watching. We got 11 people watching. Oh hey, wait, you're on live on YouTube right now.
Well, then I got plenty
All
of
right,
witnesses.
all of our YouTube family knows who Kayla is because they've met her before, and this is Kayla's mom and dad.
Hi.
All right, now you have a question live on YouTube.
You said that you're going to be celebrating your 30th anniversary. Does that mean we're going to get to do this again in a couple of weeks?
Well,
but you're going to pay this time?
maybe. Oh, then I'm gonna pay next time. Yeah. And y'all have heard about Julie. Yeah.
Here is Julie. Y'all heard so much about. This is my big sister Julie.
Wait, you probably can't hear. Say it again.
Oh, this is my big sister Julie that y'all have all heard so much about. She's here.
And she's probably mad right now.
We surprised her. We snuck over here. And also, this is Jamie. Y'all heard me when I talked about our little our life together. My baby doll that Julie gave me. This is her. This is Jamie. I was 10 when she was born. So.
And her oldest son,
Everybody.
Trey. Yeah, see, he's cool with it. See, he's all into the social media stuff. Yeah. Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
She's got her mouth full. Hey, Therese, hurry up and chew that and swallow it. You're live on YouTube.
Everybody, this is my best friend Therese. Y'all have heard me talk so much about her. The zucchini squash recipe, the mock apple pie. Therese is the one that gave it to me. A lot of her recipes come from Therese, and y'all remember me telling y'all she's the one that really got me into canning, that taught me how to can. She's still the one that I go to with questions all the time about different things. So,
And she needs to have a YouTube channel.
yes, she does. And so one day
She'd be
I'm
a
going to
rock
get her.
star.
One day I would love to go to Therese's house and make videos, but we can't do live at Therese's. But one day she's going to come to the house and we'll do live. But when I go to her house, we're going to do some videos to put up because she is has a wealth of knowledge. So
Yep.
Anyway, I wanted y'all to meet her. So she made the trip all the way from Louisiana.
And we probably should have got permission slips. Forget everybody.
I thought y'all were supposed to have a show today.
We are tonight. We got a regular show tonight.
Did y'all switch your time?
Are you eating that or wearing it?
You went later, right?
Eating it.
Huh?
Eating it.
You're eating it? Okay. So, y'all, you have no idea how difficult this was. My wife is the most difficult person in the world to surprise. I have surprised her a grand total of 2 times in my entire life, in our entire 30 years together, this being one of them. The only other time was also for her birthday, and we flew our oldest son Cameron in from Portland, and she didn't know it, which is kind of it's kind of funny because that's the only other time I surprised her. Once we got in here and got settled down, and she heard me saying this was the only other time, it dawned on me, and I told her right quick, by the way, Cameron's not coming, so don't look for him. But anyway, just wanted to let y'all hop in. We've actually had some folks have already left. It was a huge crowd. Some people came just to tell Patti they love her and enjoy the surprise before they left. And hang on, one more. All right, wait, time out.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, so
Yep,
our
they
YouTube
came.
viewers probably know who this is already. We always talk about the greatest neighbors in the univers.
That's right.
Here they are, Tommy and Marilyn Nettles.
There they are. They
No, I don't.
came.
No, that don't work both ways. I promise.
Thank you so much. I appreciate it.
So anyway, we're gonna go ahead and sign off. We got some birthday cake to eat, but I did want to let our YouTube family in on the surprise for Patti's 50th birthday party, and we will see you tonight at 8 p.m. Thanks for joining us. Yay me. And by the way, Patti said it was a total coincidence that she was wearing all black today
I thought about that when I was dressing.
on
but-
her 50th birthday.
I wanted to wear that shirt thing, that crocheted looking shirt thing, but sugar.
Hush, Ugh.
But the red shirt I had, my red muscle shirt is just not. It's just.
We call those, it's a tank top. We call them muscle shirts.
Yeah,
That-
show
that's
your
a-
muscles.
That's a southern thing, they call it. So tell them about your little
Yeah, y'all see my
cross-
necklace? Mr. Charles and Miss Wanda gave me that.
Crane, Mr. Charles and Miss Wanda
I
from
love it.
church.
It's so pretty.
It's so pretty.
So
and
pretty.
The guests were not supposed to bring gifts, which I
Yeah.
did make a post that, gifts were not required, but I wasn't going to stop anybody because some people like to give gifts, And she really
So
did.
I got some gifts,
She
and
got
that's
some
some nice
gifts. She
gifts.
got some really nice gifts and some very thoughtful little gifts. And
Some nice cards. I mean,
some of
just
the
so nice cards.
the littlest of the Pope girls colored her some pages
Yeah, where are they?
for gifts.
That's Tomas's good friends from church.
Tomas's friends from church, the Pope girls.
We call them the girls. They have 6 girls. 3
I feel
older.
like I have a light bulb in my forehead.
You do. Turn it off.
I need my makeup on.
Anyway,
Makeup!
see, I got they were being so good sitting there. So anyway, they colored me some pictures. That's the Pope girls, and they have the 3 older girls and then 3 younger girls, and I guess
Oh.
Tomas is in between the last two. What?
Hola from Ecuador. Jeff is actually watching us in Ecuador.
Hey, Jeff.
Hola, ¿cómo estás in Ecuador?
I
That's
bet you
great.
can speak as good a Spanish as Jeff now. As
I
much
probably
studying
sound
have you
like
done?
less of a redneck when I speak Spanish than.
Me and Jeff were on the same level of redneck speaking Spanish.
Hey!
Except he probably knows more Spanish than I do, even.
Jeff speaks Spanish with a Mississippi accent. And
All right, here's
Chelsea
Cameron
said
calling
Tomas
me.
wanted to say he loves y'all.
Oh,
we love you too, Tomas. Te amo.
I'm going to answer the phone.
All right, Cameron is calling Patty
Hello?
for her birthday. You ought
Thank
to
you.
put him on speaker.
Oh, let me put you. Daddy wants me to put
yeah,
you
you're
on
on.
speaker.
You're on YouTube Live, Cameron. Hello.
Hello?
Hello?
Hey, I put you on speaker. You're on the YouTube show.
I'm on the YouTube show?
Yeah, your voice is.
Oh, I'm sorry.
No, that's all right.
Okay.
That's cool.
It's me and Kayla calling. We just got off the Clackamas River
Oh,
from a float with our friends.
oh, cool.
And now we're just to Metz Portland.
Oh, wow. Hey, Kayla.
Hey, Kayla.
Hi.
It's another Kayla, everybody. We got two
We have two
Kaylas.
Kaylas in our life. So did y'all have a fun time floating?
Yeah, we did. It was always, a little quicker than we prefer. It's about a 3.5 to 4 hour float, depending on if you stop or not. But we're going to start doing the longer floats, I think, starting next time. So that's about a 6 hour float.
Wow, we'll have to do that when we come up there.
Y'all let me know if y'all can hear Cameron on YouTube and Facebook. I don't know if you can.
They have
or
a
not.
big float.
You have to come in the summertime because that water's cold.
Oh,
It's snow melt, so it was.
oh,
I think it was in the 90s today, so it was a good day to do it.
oh yeah,
Wow.
yeah.
Well, you do it in
That's
a boat,
cool.
right?
No, an inner tube.
Oh, whew.
No, inner tubes.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, you wouldn't want to do that in the wintertime.
Yeah.
No, that would not.
And there's a few floats around here, but that's the one that we like the most. It's the Clackamas River,
Mhm.
Barton Park to Carver Park.
Wow, that's cool. That is cool. So,
What were you surprised with your birthday party?
I was extremely surprised. I had thought that your dad might have asked a few friends and maybe, our sisters to come and everything, but I just was totally shocked. Butch and Pam Ayers were there, Roy and Tammy were there, Roger and Therese were there.
Oh,
Yeah, who else was there?
I had to reach back for some golden oldies, Cameron.
Yeah.
What's that?
I said I needed to make sure some golden oldies. I told Butch and Pam, I said, I just didn't want current friends to be here. I wanted our former friends to be here too. He laughed. Oh, no, I didn't say former friends. I told that to Roy. I told Butch and Pam, I said, I wanted to have people here that we used to be friends with. He laughed because we don't see each other as much as we'd like to anymore.
Yeah.
You know?
And
Yeah.
I wish I'd have taken a picture with my oldest friend and my newest friend because Kayla's mama, Teresa, Britt's mama, Teresa, and she would be my newest friend, I guess.
Yeah.
That was there.
Yeah.
So,
Who's your oldest friend?
Therese. Therese
Is
was
she
there.
your oldest
Well,
friend?
no, really. You remember Wendell Smith?
Yeah, that's
Remember
right.
Wendell?
Wendell Smith was there.
Yeah.
He was there, and I've known him since junior high, so.
Yeah, so Wendell, then
Oh, I
Therese.
didn't know that.
Yeah, we started going to school together in junior high, and that's when I ran into him in Walmart up here in Mississippi. I didn't know he had moved up here, and when we had moved up here, so.
Well, look, Cameron,
Wow.
she,
Yeah.
when I was explaining to people at the restaurant right off the bat that this was only the second time I had ever surprised her, the first time being when you flew in for her birthday, I realized at that point I better tell Mom, and I looked at Patti and I said, Patti, he's not here.
Yeah, Cameron's not coming.
Because she might have thought, I didn't want her to be waiting around wondering, when Cameron was going to bust in through the door.
Well, and they'd tell me Chelsea was running late. Chelsea was running late. They weren't going to get there till 1:50, and the thought crossed my mind, I wonder if they were picking Cameron up at the airport and the plane was late, so. anyway.
Yeah.
Oh, listen to this.
No, I'm really sorry that your favorite kid couldn't be there for your birthday.
I know, baby. Is Chelsea still on Facebook?
Yeah.
Oh, you and Chelsea are my favorite. Y'all know that. And
Wait a minute, Jeff Freeman's watching too.
Jeff Freeman. Don't tell Corey I said that. Well, Corey and, they all my favorite.
Hey, Suburban Hillbilly said the entire southern United States would have been there for you if they could have been.
Oh, thank you, Suburban.
Well, hey, if you're going to be in Warrenton, Virginia in October, just come up and tell Patti happy surprise.
Yeah, there you go.
At the
We'll have
Homesteaders of
another birthday
America
party.
conference. We'll have another
Yeah.
birthday party. Yeah.
Yep. Yeah, Suburban Tommy definitely gets an attaboy.
Chelsea posted a rolling eyes emoticon on Facebook.
Well, Chelsea, I said you and Cameron. You and Cameron are my favorites. Jeff, don't you tell Corey I said that.
What's up, Quicksilver?
Oh.
Chelsea said we all know Corey's the favorite.
He's
Well,
fun.
I'm about to get off these country roads and back onto the interstate system, so I better get off the phone.
Okay, babe. Well, thank you so much for calling me.
I love you, sorry I couldn't be there.
Oh, I understand, baby. I love you too.
Love you too. Bye, Kayla.
Bye, Kayla.
Bye, YouTube.
Bye.
Cameron
said
says bye, YouTube and Facebook.
And Facebook now. All right, I love y'all. Y'all be careful.
Love you too.
Yeah. Bye.
Well, that was pretty cool. And people were saying they could hear him. So, yeah, Suburban, I do get an Attaboy award. I really do. I don't claim things like that very often, but I get an Attaboy award today.
You did get that.
It really was nice. She really had a good time, and she probably cried for 5 minutes. You know.
Oh, I did. Tears were just rolling down. I finally had to take my glasses off.
Yeah, and about time she would dry them up, she'd see somebody else, you know, and
It was really neat.
it was really, really neat. Of course, there were a handful of people who have meant a lot to Patti in her life, and from Louisiana, and also some family that just couldn't make it. Some folks who were very instrumental in her life since we've been up here that just couldn't make it. They had other commitments and just couldn't make it. So
And everybody, you understand that. Everybody can't.
And I hate it.
At the same time.
That's right, and I hate it, but it is what it is, and we wish they'd have been there. It would have just been that much more special. And
But I felt bad. I didn't, I wanted more time because, some people, even the people that live here, my friend Pam, she's taking care of her mom and dad, and she works full time. And she's a friend of mine. Their house burned quite a few years ago. They're in the process of trying to rebuild their house, too. So, we don't ever see each other. I'll send her a text. I'm thinking about you. I love you, because we never see each other. We don't get a chance to even really talk. And because I'm busy taking care of my mom. So, and Tammy and Roy, our paths just don't cross as much anymore, So.
hey, Tomas wanted to trick us and say that we have 3 Kaylas in our lives.
Oh, really?
Okay. Hey. I done forgot what his girlfriend's name is.
Yeah. We ain't gonna talk about that. He's too young for a girlfriend.
Yeah.
Oh, Pia says next is your anniversary party.
Yeah, but that's
But
both of ours.
yeah.
So I don't have the energy. I can't do this again in the same year, much less in the same month.
I should have expected something. He's been trying to surprise me all for a while though, because he told me that he had been saving money to take me on a cruise for our anniversary. And then I started talking about going to see Cameron, and he only has a few vacation days left, and everything. So he told me about it.
Yeah, I got to thinking about it. I was just ready to pull the trigger, and I thought, because she had talked about going to see Cameron. She had talked about, I better not say this. Tomas is giggling.
How do you know?
Because Chelsea says it. Chelsea's keeping me comment. So. She talked about
You better not say what.
going to a place in Tennessee that somebody who's very short and very important in our lives has not been.
Oh, yeah.
An amusement park up there. And so I told myself, Self, You know, she'd be tickled with a cruise, but maybe she want to do one of these other things instead. So I finally said, baby, I gotta share something with you. And she looked at me like, oh my gosh, what is this? You know, but so now we're trying to figure out, well, Richie Bright said, come to Wyoming. Hey, I'm game for that. I've never been to Wyoming.
Oh, that's what Richie said?
Yeah.
I want to come.
Yeah.
I want to come.
Yeah.
But can I call you Little Richie, though? I thought about that today. I was looking at some pictures on your Facebook page, and happy late birthday. Richie's my cousin, and we grew up together, and his daddy was Richie, and we called him Little Richie, and so it is just, I do not want to call him
He gave you a
Richie.
thumbs up, so
Okay.
you can call him Little
It's
Richie.
okay. But, you know, have you seen what he's doing?
No.
It's, and Little Richie, I'm going to say it wrong, but it's like rubber sidewalks. It is the
Man.
coolest stuff. I haven't seen that around here.
You ought to have a look at me. I'm looking at your name on
Yeah.
the instead of looking at the camera. I'm looking at your name in the Facebook chat box, talking to you, Richie. You have a YouTube channel? Show them what you do, man. You ought to.
I
That'd be
don't know
fun.
if he's got YouTube, but he's done some Facebook videos.
Oh, okay.
But
You need to do a YouTube channel.
But what I was thinking, he's up there in Wyoming, and we're down here, and I've never seen that before.
Rubber melts down here. I don't think it worked down here, Richie. What do you think? People be
But
sticking
anyway,
to it.
But I thought if that's not something that's going on down here, I'm not thinking about us as
Oh,
going
here we
into
go.
a business. No, I wasn't thinking about us, but I was thinking maybe like Corey.
Oh.
So anyway, I just thought that was a good
Okay.
idea. I've never seen that, but
Rubber,
I
it's
think
called Rubber Stone.
Rubber
Y'all
Stone,
check it
that's
out on Facebook. It's B. Is it just like that? Just like you typed it, Richie?
B,
Let me
B.
know. It's he's got B and the ampersand,
the and sign.
the and symbol, not the word AND. The B and B landscaping on Facebook. So go check him out and see what you, especially if you guys are up there.
But he's
Anybody watching is
Yeah.
up there.
But he's put pictures of him doing it and everything, the before and after, and it can go down right on. Richie, I've been reading that stuff and listening to videos. You can put it down right on top of concrete, and it's just really cool. So
Yeah.
it really looks nice.
Well, good. Carol, Carol, I must have missed your earlier comment or something. It said, hey, I went to Facebook and Friends of AldermanFarms and have sound. So she must not have been having sound on YouTube.
Yeah.
I don't know, but I'm glad you got sound now. Oh, and Norma was telling Cameron Byrne to drive safely, and I didn't see that. So
I think he had hung up by the time that
yeah,
came through.
oh,
so.
probably was.
Yeah, I've
So,
never been to Wyoming. I've never been. Well, have I been to Wyoming?
I don't know. I never.
No,
have.
I've never been to Wyoming.
You maybe when you were little.
No, I don't think.
Richie said
Where's-
it covers up ugly concrete. So if you've got ugly looking concrete, and I don't know, he may mean by that all
He may
concrete
think all
is ugly.
concrete's ugly
Well, he
because
probably
this
does
stuff looks fine.
because
This stuff looks fine. I'm gonna tell you.
because if it covers ugly concrete, he wants all concrete to be ugly. Because
No,
that's
he
more
probably,
stuff
he
he
probably
can
don't want
cover.
that much work, but
That's
yeah.
interesting.
Yeah, it's really cool.
I'm really curious. I'm gonna be looking that up.
Yeah.
Looking you up, Richie. I'm still talking to you in the Facebook
On
chat
his-
box
yeah.
instead of talking up here. It's because my brain is fried, y'all. I don't have anything left. I'm toast.
It's not fried.
I'm toast.
But anyway, so you mowed grass this week. What else did you do on the farm?
Not much. I moved the big chicken feeder into where we got the new chicken area because the chickens from the other area are coming to the barn now because we've got that pathway cleared up, and they weren't eating out there anyway. So instead of having to load up that small chicken feeder a couple times a day.
Yeah, we have to feed those chickens, all the ones that we moved out, at least twice a day. It fills up, they eat that feeder full.
So we got a big, huge feeder, and they're eating less now because they got grass and all that. But I filled up that big, huge feeder, and I don't know how soon, but within not too much of a time, 2 little pigs had gotten in there and knocked the bottom off of it, and 40-something pounds of feed was on the ground. So.
Did you kill those little pigs?
No, I was unarmed at the moment. All right, Richie,
I'm
good to
just
see you.
teasing.
Thanks.
For stopping by, Richie. Paula said her sister lives in Cheyenne. Richie's not too far from Cheyenne, I don't think. I mean, when I say not too far.
Yeah, well, look
a
it
few
up.
hours.
And by the way, he confirmed on Facebook that it is B and then the ampersand, which is the and symbol, B and B landscaping. And if there happens to be more than one, it's the one in Wyoming. So look that up, check it out, and maybe he and I will be talking about setting him up a YouTube channel because he needs to be doing a YouTube
Yeah,
channel.
he really does. He really does.
So
Pia says she stayed in Cool Ranch in Wyoming, and a bear walked right through the area where they were. That's one thing that scares me. It's bears, because you can't. I mean, just because you shoot them, don't mean they're gonna stop. They're so big.
yeah, bears are deceiving. They look so cuddly, you know.
Yeah.
They, especially if you watch them playing, it just looks like you just want to walk out there and play with them, you know. But don't do that, YouTube viewers, Facebook viewers. Don't. If you see a bear playing, don't go play with them, because, you know, the old saying that says, you know, that which doesn't kill you makes you stronger, except bears. Bears will kill you. Bears will kill you.
But Susan's trying to get that B&B landscaping. I think they know what it is, Susan, so don't worry.
Yeah, that's close enough, Susan.
But thank you for doing that.
And the way he typed it, there was no space, but Facebook will probably find it.
Yeah.
You
There's
know
no
what?
space between the B and the and.
I'm a moderator on my own doggone channel, so
Yeah, Tommy might be able to do something.
I
like
might
that.
be over
I'll
there
able
to
to do
find
that.
it.
But I did a lot of picking earlier on the week. I picked
We don't have
a gallon.
we don't have any
we don't
pictures
have
of
pictures. I picked a gallon of cherry tomatoes, and they're still there on the counter. I've washed them, and I need to get them in the dehydrator. And let me show you. I never did take any pictures of this, but I dehydrated the cherry tomatoes. And Tommy likes them. Can y'all hear me? I just didn't want to cut all these golden pearls up, and I probably should have, but anyway, let me see if I can do this. This is the golden pearl,
I got it.
the round ones. And Tommy likes to just eat them. I really didn't care for them just eating. This is the yellow pear. I cut it in half. And then this is the black cherry. I cut that in half too. I should have cut these golden pearls in half, or at least poked a hole in them, because they, you know. And y'all, I'm being so bad. They'll be ready, and so I turn my dehydrator off because they need to cool a little bit before I put them in the jar. Well, doggone it, it's on here. Oh, you did it.
Yeah, I did it.
Sorry. But anyway, then I forget about them. And it is so humid here. I can't let them sit there for any length of time, because look at them, how they are right now. They're soft. And you want them a little crunchy. So, anyway, I've got to turn that dehydrator back on, and I just need to let it run for about an hour to pull out the little bit of moisture on it. And that is so funny. That's so weird. I watch other people on TV. Anyway, I guess I need to finish. I need to finish what I'm saying.
Yeah,
anyway,
you need to finish one thought at a time.
Pay
dude.
attention and get them out of there as soon as they get cooled and everything. Anyway, Chelsea sent the picture, said that Tomas is watching us on TV. I don't know if that's good. That's us on the TV set. And here
Hey, Tomas.
he is. Hey, Tomas. And
Hey,
here he
Tomas.
is eating his popcorn watching us. That looks a little odd to me that we're on TV. Oh, that's terrible faces that we're making. But anyway, so I did get the cherry tomatoes picked. I picked some, oh, that was Corey calling now.
Yeah.
I picked green beans. I had a nice little batch of green beans to pick. I've got to get out there and go in my jungle of peas. I picked a lot of, hey baby. What you doing?
We just had a meeting.
You're on YouTube.
Show everybody.
Hey. What am I supposed to say? Say hey, YouTube people.
Hey,
Yeah.
happy birthday.
Thank you, baby.
Did you have a good one?
I did. I had a very big surprise. I was so shocked.
Yeah. I saw Daddy celebrating that he pulled it off.
Yep, he was so excited. Hey, Ashton.
Hey, Ashton.
Thank you, baby.
So are y'all still sleeping in the Hilton?
No, we're in a city, like, it was like a 3-4 hour drive from there.
Yeah. So is it more like what we stayed in Shell?
Yeah, but it's still nicer.
Is it?
Yeah, we're actually in the mountains now. We're a little under 9,000 feet, I think.
Wow, is it hard to breathe?
Not really.
Only when you walk fast.
Yeah, me and Ashton ran a little bit to catch up to Miss Stephanie and Mr. Jeff. Sidewalk, and we're a little out of breath.
Corey, are you resting?
Yeah, we've had a lot of downtime so far.
You look. Hey, Jeff.
Hey, Jeff.
You look real tired. You remember the doctor said that you need to, not get overly tired and stuff.
Stop for my headache. Yeah.
Why are they laughing? He has migraines and your eyes look real tired. I'm sorry, y'all. I don't know. See my baby. He's so tired. Hey, Sarah.
Hey, Sarah. You're on YouTube.
Hey, girls.
I'm good. How are y'all?
Good.
She doesn't know me, but yeah, there's this kid from Alabama that we don't know. But
Hey, kid from Alabama.
Go Tigers. Go Tigers.
No.
Hey.
Yeah, they are Tiger fans. He's an Auburn fan, but his dad's a Tiger fan.
He did not say that. Yes, I did. And we don't claim you anymore.
Tomorrow, we're doing our first Bible school thing at like 4 o'clock. We're going to have to travel.
In the morning?
No, we're getting ready for it in the morning, like make sure everything works, set it up, like go over what we're actually going to do.
Oh, cool.
So how far are y'all from where you'll actually be serving?
This one, tomorrow's not far away.
Just 30 minutes away.
30 minutes away. Tomorrow's about 30 minutes away because we're going to, after we finish it up and clean up, we're going to come and to the mall and eat supper. And then we turn around going back to the village to do the Bible club for the teenagers.
Oh,
cool,
okay.
Cool.
So we're going to be in different places every day.
All right, so viewers on Facebook and YouTube, Corey and them are FaceTiming us from Ecuador. So how cool is that? So wherever you're watching from tonight, you're watching us in Brookhaven, Mississippi, talking to our son and his team in Ecuador. How cool is that?
And that what I guess y'all heard what they said too, that every evening they're going to be doing the Bible, what do they call them back there? Bible clubs in the different villages there. And so if y'all want to pray for them, y'all that would be great.
Yeah.
To be praying for them in the evenings, because that's when they're going to be going into the villages to do the Bible club. So. Anyway.
Yeah, we're in a city in the mountains, in the Andes. We're in the Andes Mountains in a little town called
Cuenca?
Cuenca. Yeah.
In the Andes Mountains.
Cuenca in the Andes Mountains. Cuenca.
Cuenca.
What?
So we're done for the night. Now about to go get ready for bed. We got breakfast at 8:15, and then we're going to the people who have us here. Their apartment is, they said it's like a 20-minute walk away to have a devotion and prepare for the day.
Y'all in the same time zone with us, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's 8:54 here.
Yeah. Oh, we've only got 6 minutes left.
But it's pitch black at 6:30.
Really?
Really?
Yeah, that's it. Because I'll be at the hotel with Wi-Fi and I'll be Snapchatting people and it'll be broad daylight back home.
Huh.
It's kind of weird.
Because of which side of the mountain y'all are on, or what?
We're below the equator.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
They're south of the
Actually,
equator.
It's like low 60s outside right now where we are, so it's nice.
Really? Yeah, you look like you have a sweatshirt on.
I do.
Wow. I can't imagine wearing a sweatshirt right now, y'all.
No. No.
It's very, very refreshing from being back home.
Oh, I bet it is, but you're going to burn up when you get home, boy.
Yeah, it ain't low 60s here.
90s, huh?
Yeah.
It's probably ain't going to be in the low 60s again for quite a few months. Oh, man. Well, YouTube and Facebook, how cool was that? You got to see our other two children who weren't able to join us today call in and wish their mom a happy birthday, and one of them's on the other side of the world. That's pretty cool technology.
Yep, it's awesome. Awesome, awesome. Okay, babe. Well, you need to get some sleep. I can tell you're sleepy.
Yeah. We're about to head up that way.
Okay, baby.
All right, we love you.
I love you, sweetie.
I'll try to, when we're at the Michigan missionary's house tomorrow morning. I'll try and FaceTime y'all again, introduce y'all to them and stuff.
Oh,
Okay,
that would
that'd
be
be
great.
good, yeah.
That'd be great.
All right, love y'all.
I love you too,
too.
baby.
Night.
Night.
So,
The reason I was telling Corey that he gets migraines, and so that's why I was telling Corey about resting. And they were laughing at him because his mommy was telling him to get rest. But anyway, they're just all having fun. I have something I want to tell y'all that I'm going to be doing, and I don't want y'all to freak out. I think I've told y'all before I'm a hairdresser. I'm a barber. I'm a barber stylist. And I usually have lighter hair. And over the last 2 years or so, I've just been letting it grow. Just hadn't done anything with it. And I'm fixing to go back blonde.
are you?
Mm-hmm. I mean, not like white.
Well, you told me you're thinking about it.
Yeah.
Yeah, not
So I
like
just
not
did-
like Kramer Robertson.
I don't know who that is.
The LSU guy.
Oh, no. No.
He bleached
Poor
his hair.
darling. I'd like to fix his hair for him.
It's fixed.
Oh, good.
Yeah,
good.
he's fixed. He said he
Good.
regretted it instantly.
Yeah.
I want her to do her hair red. I like it when her hair's red. But
No, I just don't want to be red.
I don't care, baby. You can shave it if you want to, and I'll still
Really?
love you. Yeah.
Really? You just put a bow right there where people wouldn't think I was a man?
The only deal is I get to shave mine. Hey.
But anyway, I just thought I'd give y'all a fair warning.
Yeah. So
I'm
when are you
gonna-
gonna do that?
I don't know, probably this week. I've been thinking on it for a while.
So probably okay. So probably by the next show.
Probably so.
Well, blondes have more fun anyway,
I know.
or so they say. But I don't know. Patti has plenty of fun
I do.
as a brunette.
Yeah.
Or
I mean, and those
sorta.
pictures showing me up against Julie, my hair looked like it was black.
I think it was just the camera. I don't know, but I know. In fact, I told you when we took that picture with Sheila and cousin Donna, they were both wearing white,
Yeah.
and I said, "Your hair looks black." Remember?
Oh, yeah.
I said,
yeah.
"Something wrong with a light. Your hair looks black."
But you know what? We've talked about this before and we hadn't ever done it or anything. But would y'all be interested in some videos of on cutting hair?
You promised you was gonna be doing that. That was and teaching sign language. Of course, I promised some stuff too I hadn't done yet.
But anyway, I just didn't know how much of an interest that would get if especially just like cleaning up a haircut, not really cutting the whole head, but just like cleaning up. I need to film the next time I do their hair.
Chelsea sent this picture. Probably
Down.
not gonna be able to down like this.
No, like tilt it.
Tilt it down.
Yeah.
That's us on the TV, and Tomas is hugging Corey when we showed Corey on the.
He loves Corey.
He loves him some Corey.
Oh yeah, Susan said to hide gray. Yeah, that'll be a plus because look, I am getting gray, but that really don't bother me that bad.
He just wash that gray right out of your hair. You're gonna wash that gray right out of your hair.
But
I thought about doing grease and formula, but I thought, heck no, I've worked for this white hair.
I just feel like I need to lighten up some. I just feel like it's too dark. But anyway, I don't know.
Well, y'all, this has been a different sort of Alderman Farms Live, I know. And part of me wants to apologize because we didn't do our normal, stuff that we do on the farm and all that. Well, two things. Number one,
we didn't do all that stuff.
we didn't do very much on the farm. I wasn't here. And Patty's had so much going on with her mom and everything
Yeah, been in the
that
road.
there just wasn't a lot to show.
I did do the farmer's market, and some of y'all keep up with that, and it really wasn't a good market.
It really wasn't a good market.
It wasn't that good of a market. So,
But, yeah. I
I
mean,
don't
it
know.
comes and goes.
Yeah,
But the other reason it was a different show is that it's my baby's birthday today, and I wanted to share that with y'all.
Mm-hmm.
And I wanted this to just be a time for her to enjoy her birthday. And so...
And I have.
I know we
y'all
had
helped to make me a happy birthday, too. I really appreciate all y'all's birthday wishes.
Beth
Y'all
Mitchell
very
said, Tommy,
kind.
keep your J job. Yeah, I will. But I've noticed our viewer numbers are way down on YouTube, and I don't know if I didn't see how it started, and if people bailed out. Yeah, I mean, I'm sorry. Get over it.
That's ugly.
I'm sorry. Well, my point is, we're not gonna react to the whims, and we're gonna do what we're gonna do because
it's what our life is.
It's what our life is.
Sometimes it's boring, and sometimes
it's
not.
boring. Where life on the farm just got real.
Yeah.
And this week, nothing was what was real. And and we'll just start chipping away trying to catch it back. But our time is up. But we always want to remind you that whether you eat or drink or whatever you do, Do all to the glory of God. And you can find that if you want to look at it in print in your own Bible in 1 Corinthians chapter 10, verse 31. And we hope you will, and hope you'll think on that and let it be a guide for your life, because there's nothing you can imagine doing that falls outside of whatever you do. Everything that we do,
Everything fits in there.
should be to the glory of God, whether it's cutting grass or taking care of your mom, your elderly mom, or planning a surprise party. It should be done to the glory of God.
That's
so
right.
Let us say again how much we appreciate you guys,
Yes, thank
and
you so much.
how much it means to us that I didn't have a chance to address a lot of the comments, but I saw some really neat comments
Thank y'all.
in the chat box. You know, people who just were enjoying us letting them in on the surprise and the party
Yeah,
and
it was
whatnot. And we love it that you love us and you love our family, and it's just a neat thing. So pray for us. Pray for Corey and his team as they're in Ecuador bringing the gospel.
Yes.
Everybody needs the gospel, and we covered your prayers. I know they would too, and we'll have an update for you next week, because Corey will be back by the time next week's show rolls around, and we're way over time. Go ahead.
One more thing. If I was going to ask if y'all be praying for Carly Ann, I think we may have mentioned last year that she got to go to Pennsylvania to a camp and be a what do you call
Christian
it?
counselor.
Yeah, counselor. And she didn't get to go back this summer. She's got responsibilities. She couldn't take the summer off, but they really needed somebody for 10 days. And at her job, they have told her she could get off. She actually did a little GoFundMe and raised her airfare. And so she is going to be leaving sometime soon. I can't remember. I've got her and Corey. I think Corey comes back one day. She leaves the next day. Anyway, she's going to be going to Pennsylvania to that camp for just 10 days. But anyway, it deals with the inner city youth. And so if y'all would start praying for her now, that
There's
would
some
be,
of
she would
the
appreciate
inner city
that.
kids out of New York City.
Yeah, out of New York
and,
City. And some in Pennsylvania, but mostly
some in
from
Pittsburgh,
New York.
I think, or
Yeah.
Philadelphia, somewhere, Philly, I think maybe. But yeah,
So-
pray for them too. And somebody said you must be proud. We are. You know, I mean, it's a neat thing to see that your kids are out,
They have a heart.
you
Yeah,
know,
for that.
furthering the gospel, and it really does make us happy. So pray for them, please. Pray for
Yes.
Patty's mom. Pray for us, and we'll see you next week, if not before. No promises though, because I don't know if we'll have time to do anything but catch up this week. But thanks again. We appreciate
Y'all have a
you
great
guys very
night.
much.
Thank you again.